Welcome to the Paradise Paradox. The lesson for today is don't get doxxed. There's a lot of problems with digital currency exchanges these days, and you need to be aware, you need to stay on the ball, know what's happening, and in general, don't leave money on digital currency exchanges. So I've noticed a few problems lately, especially with Bitfinex, but also with Bittrex, and I've been reading that there's problems with Coinbase. They're saying it's due to the increased volume, but some of these problems may be pointing to greater underlying problems. So with Bitfinex yesterday, I attempted to make a couple of withdrawals using IOTA and Bitcoin, and they just didn't process after about 20 hours. I noticed on the site, it used to say it should take under 12 hours, but now it says it should take under 12 hours and maybe sometimes 24 hours, which obviously, just to begin with, that's obviously a really long time for technology that should process payments in 10 minutes or less. So that's something worrying. Then there's also the changes that Bitfinex has made today. So if you make a deposit under $1,000, they're going to charge you for the privilege. I'm not sure on all of the fees, but for Dash it was about $7, 0.01 Dash. And then they've also got minimum withdrawals, which is a problem because if you have less than $350 or $250 worth of a currency on the exchange, you just can't get it apparently, or at least it's more difficult to get it. And those are worrying things, and it makes me wonder if they're having liquidity problems beyond these problems with a lot of extra transactions. Maybe it's not so easy for them to get money, and that's why they're implementing these fees in a hurry in order to save face and try to get themselves out of the hole. I don't know. I'm not making any allegations, but you need to be aware of this because similarly with mt.gox and with mt.gox in 2013, the exchange stopped processing withdrawals. People were waiting for months trying to get the Bitcoin out of there, and eventually it all caved. And another thing is a rumor that I've been hearing, and I'm not sure of the full story yet. I need to do more research, but with Tether, this currency that's linked or tied to the US dollar, some people say the official story is it's backed one-to-one by US dollars. The rumor is it is not backed at all, and this could be the reason that Bitcoin has been increasing the last few months. Tether is apparently created by Bitfinex, and that means that it could echo the story again with mt.gox. Because what happened about a year after mt.gox went down, it came out that there were bots on the site manipulating the price. And we saw the price go up a lot because of that. So those are some things to be aware of. Bittrex as well, having problems. So a few months ago, they suspended a lot of accounts on the site. It came out that a lot of them were people of Middle Eastern origin. So they're targeting these specific national groups. And it was unusual because when I looked at the official release about it from Bittrex, what they said was they suspended these accounts because they undercharged them. So it wasn't like it was something that it was the customer's fault. It was their fault. And somehow that means the customer should pay for it, which is very unusual. Obviously, that's not really a sound business practice. So I'm very wary of Bittrex, and I'm cautiously using Binance at the moment. But I have my questions about Binance because the user interface isn't that great, and that makes me wonder if they can really manage the exchange. But I am using it. The important takeaway is you've got to be careful. Even with these exchanges, maybe you've used one just a few weeks ago or even a few days ago. Maybe you want to test the waters before you make a large transaction. So put $10 or $100 on there and make your transaction, a little transaction first to test it before you go putting hundreds or thousands of dollars on there and possibly ending up getting goxxed, possibly ending up not being able to withdraw your money. because that is a risk in this business. So you need to be aware. You need to protect yourself. You need to protect your net, protect your finances. That's important. Nobody else is going to look out for you in digital currency, except to give you some sound advice like this. So I hope that helps. Be careful, watch out for those risks, and take care of yourself, take care of your money. Money is something special, representative of hours worked, and it is something, I might even say it's something holy. That is, it deserves reverence, it deserves proper attention. So be careful with your money. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day.